beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord. And the Lord said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord. The Most High commanded the prophet Hosea to marry a woman of whoredom named Gomer, who would be unfaithful to him. This unusual command served as a powerful illustration of the Most High's relationship with the people of Israel, who had been unfaithful to him by engaging in idolatry. This command can be interpreted in two ways. It could be a command of anticipation, meaning that the Most High instructed Hosea to marry a woman who would later become unfaithful to him. Alternatively, it could be a command for Hosea to marry someone already known as a prostitute. Regardless of the interpretation, the reason for this directive is clear. For the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord. The Most High wanted to provide a vivid picture of Israel's unfaithfulness to him through their idolatrous practices. This theme is further developed throughout the prophecies in chapters 1 and 2 of Hosea. In Hosea 3:1 we read, Then said the Lord unto me, Go yet, love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of the Lord toward the children of Israel, who look to other gods, and love flagons of wine. After Gomer had left Hosea and was living in immorality, the Most High commanded Hosea to find her and buy her back. This act demonstrated the greatness of the Most High's grace and love towards Israel, despite their turning to other gods. Just as Gomer had been unfaithful and needed to be redeemed, Israel needed the Most High's intervention to restore their relationship. The story of Hosea and Gomer serves as an unforgettable picture of the Most High's strong and unending love for his covenant people. Despite Israel's unfaithfulness and idolatry, the Most High promised to redeem them and renew their relationship with him, just as Hosea redeemed his estranged wife and sought to continue his relationship with her. This powerful illustration highlights the depth of the Most High's love and his willingness to forgive and restore those who have strayed from him. Then said the Lord unto me, Go yet, love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of the Lord toward the children of Israel, who look to other gods, and love flagons of wine. Despite Gomer's adultery, Hosea is told to love her again, representing God's love for Israel. How is the faithful city become an harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers. Jerusalem, once faithful, is now compared to a prostitute due to their sins. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them. The people's indulgence in pleasure and ignorance of God's works are condemned. And the harp, and the viol, the tabret and pipe and wine are in their feasts. But they regard not the work of the Lord, neither consider the operation of his hands. The people's indulgence in pleasure and ignorance of God's works are condemned. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them. In Isaiah 5:11-12, the prophet Isaiah denounces the indulgent and self-centered behavior of the people of Judah. Let's take a closer look at these verses. 1. Excessive drinking. The people are rebuked for their excessive consumption of alcohol. They start drinking early in the morning and continue until night, allowing wine to inflame them, which suggests drunkenness and a lack of self-control. 2. Indulgence in pleasure. The people are engaged in constant feasting and merrymaking, accompanied by various musical instruments such as the harp, viol, stringed instrument, tabret, tambourine, and pipe. This depicts a lifestyle focused on self-gratification and worldly pleasures. 3. Neglect of God. In the midst of their indulgence, the people regard not the work of the Lord, neither consider the operation of his hands. They are so preoccupied with their own pursuits that they fail to acknowledge and appreciate the Most High's works and providence in their lives. The deeper meaning behind these verses is that the people of Judah had become spiritually complacent and had turned away from the Most High. Their excessive drinking and continuous feasting indicated a lack of reverence for the Most High and a disregard for his commands. They had become self-centered, focusing on their own pleasures rather than on their relationship with the Most High and his purposes for their lives. Through Isaiah's rebuke, the Most High was calling his people to repentance, urging them to turn away from their sinful indulgences and to return to him. The passage serves as a warning against allowing worldly pleasures to consume one's life at the expense of one's spiritual well-being and relationship with the Most High. Now will I sing to my well-beloved a song of my beloved touching his vineyard. My well-beloved hath a vineyard in a very fruitful hill. The vineyard of the Lord is identified as Israel and Judah. And he fenced it, and gathered out the stones thereof, and planted it with the choicest vine, and built a tower in the midst of it, and also made a winepress therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. Harlotry, wine, and new wine take away the people's understanding of God. For I will take away the names of Baalim out of her mouth, and they shall no more be remembered by their name. And I will betroth thee unto me forever. Yea, I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness, and in judgment, and in loving kindness, and in mercies. God promises to heal Israel's backsliding and love them freely, causing them to flourish. God promises to remove the names of the Baals, false gods, and betroth Israel to himself forever. I will heal their backsliding, I will love them freely, for mine anger is turned away from him. I will be as the dew unto Israel, he shall grow as the lily, and cast forth his roots as Lebanon. Therefore ye shall see no more vanity, nor divine divinations. For I will deliver my people out of your hand, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. The Most High declares, Therefore ye shall see no more vanity, nor divine divinations. For I will deliver my people out of your hand, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. KJV. This verse concludes a passage in which the Most High condemns the false prophets of Israel for leading his people astray with their lies and deceitful divinations. The Most High proclaims that he will put an end to these false visions and divinations, and he will deliver his people from the grip of these deceptive prophets. By doing so, the people will acknowledge that he alone is the one true God, the Lord. This verse underscores the Most High's sovereignty and his commitment to protect his people from spiritual deception, while also emphasizing the importance of discernment and trusting in his word alone. His branches shall spread, and his beauty shall be as the olive tree, and his smell as Lebanon. They that dwell under his shadow shall return. They shall revive as the corn, and grow as the vine. The scent thereof shall be as the wine of Lebanon. In Hosea 14:4-7, the prophet Hosea conveys a message of hope and restoration from the Most High to Israel, despite their prior unfaithfulness. The Most High promises to heal their backsliding, apostasy, and love them freely, turning away his anger. He will refresh Israel like the dew, causing them to grow and flourish like a lily and the cedars of Lebanon. The Most High will restore their beauty, comparing it to an olive tree and the fragrance of Lebanon. He will provide protection and restoration, allowing those who dwell under his shadow to return and revive like grain and grow like a vine. These verses emphasize the Most High's willingness to forgive, heal, and restore Israel if they return to him in repentance. The imagery of abundant growth and agricultural prosperity symbolizes the spiritual renewal and blessings that Israel will experience when they turn back to the Most High, highlighting his unfailing love and desire to have a restored relationship with his people.